And first lieutenant. They range from service composition from 1.5 years up to 12 years. And there's 23 competitors from 3 brigades and the headquarters element. The competition will identify a winning squad by brigade, and then it will also identify individual winners for E4 and below, for NCOs and for officers. Once we identify that squad and those individual winners, we will build a squad and send that to the 79th Theater Sustainment Command competition.
And then it diverged into 2 again. We went off that, so then we have to go back to the main
I would like to
room.
take the moment to thank my squad for teaching me as much as they have and for the amount of memories that we created together during this competition.
I don't like that he called you.
I thank all of the leadership that supported the event, all the cadre that's out here taking time out of their schedules to be out here to support this, making it a tough and realistic competition, and of course all of the competitors that are here. We test them on their physical and mental toughness from the time that they arrive to the time that we finish. Today happens to be the range day. We'll be firing M17 pistols, M4. 0 in qualification, we'll be firing a variety of crew serve weapons. And those events will be individual and squad events. Where's your last 5?
Right here, Sergeant Major.
Okay. You making an adjustment or are you good?
I feel pretty confident.
Okay. It's not a bad grouping. Just get it back up here. You'll be all right.
Roger that, huh?
You're not using your fingertip. You look like you got the trigger about right here, right? You want to use more of the fingertip. So just something to look at when you go back there, just to pay attention to it, okay?
Yes, sir, Major.
Because the farther you get that in there, the farther you get the finger in there, the more you, just this much, right? Yeah, the more you get the finger in there, the more you're moving the end of that barrel when you pull the trigger.
The Ruck March was specifically more challenging because it was the last event at the end of the day. We had already been weapon qualifying all day, switching from lane to lane, going through grenade obstacle.
You're taking fire, you're taking fire.
We were already physically drained, but at the very end, we had a 6-mile ruck at a 1.5 hour pace. It was challenging because of all the hills, uphill, downhill, potholes that we had to go through. We had one teammate with an injured knee, and we just had to keep striving forward. We tried as a team, but eventually we split up individual and kept pushing each other just to get over the finish line at the very end.
To our max.